It's finally that time again, when Nintendo takes a break from rehashing various Super Mario spin-offs and actually releases a core Mario title. This game is said to be the true evolution of 1996's Super Mario 64, as we all conveniently forget that 2002's Super Mario Sunshine ever existed. Well, regardless of which game you acknowledge as Mario's last real adventure, it's been quite a long time. This is Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. Obviously enough, Mario Galaxy is a platforming game similar to other 3D Mario titles, except with some slightly revised controls. You can point out enemies using the Wii Remote to stun them with stars, though this is hardly ever truly useful. As you probably figured, Mario's martial arts skills have yet to return, so his main way of spanking down enemies is using his spin attack activated by, you guessed it, shaking the Wii Remote. This actually isn't too bad though, as you never need to be too particular in using it. Mario Galaxy is much more platforming than combat. The release of big Mario titles have often evolved the platforming genre, and it is no different here. While many 3D cutesy platformers out there are incredibly stale and absolutely worthless, Galaxy breaks this trend by offering a whole new way to play. While the idea has been toyed with for a very long time now in many different games, the use of gravity takes the center stage here. Super Mario Galaxy delivers a fresh experience which includes a new take on classic jumping puzzles, exploration, and just gameplay in general. The refinement here is vast. Everything has been exceptionally polished to a level you can otherwise rarely find. This game is truly a gem. My main complaint with Super Mario Galaxy resides with the main character of Mario himself. I understand he's become rather iconic over the years, but I don't believe he's developed into a very good character to play as in video games. Throughout the days of the original NES and Super Nintendo, things were different. He was still a bizarre character in a bizarre world back then, but the game felt more as an experience meant for all ages. His world was still fascinating, and Mario didn't have a cutesy personality shoehorned into him. Today is a different story. While Mario games have always been developed to be accessible by kids, you can't really write off the goofiness that surrounds him as the developers being potentially high anymore. There are times when Super Mario Galaxy feels downright childish, as opposed to just innocent as I would rather have it. I'm not saying that Mario games should be dark, mature rated, but I'd rather they scaled back on some of the purely childish content. I let out my fair share of groans out with this game, starting with the first time I heard those stupid sounding toads. Although using Mario is safe, and I guarantee that everyone who's played a Mario game before will get into this much more easily, I think I would have overall enjoyed the experience a bit more if I had the chance to learn about a brand new character and perhaps a slightly altered storyline. Lots of Super Mario Galaxy still hits that fun and innocent mark as well. It's not all ridiculously childish. I enjoyed my water races with the sharks and doing some exploration work for the bees. I'm not a completely bitter old man. A lot of the atmosphere is still enjoyable. Super Mario Galaxy is one of the best games to be released in 2007. I believe it's a game that most gamers owe themselves to at least try out. It is creative, looks great, and contains some of the best level design I've seen in many years. It brings together refined simplicity along with a unique outlook on the genre. Anyone who enjoys platformers should definitely buy this game immediately. The only problem I have is that Mario himself has gotten a bit stale over the years. The thrill of playing as a goofy-ass plumber has waned a bit. I give Super Mario Galaxy on the Nintendo Wii a 9 out of 10.